Is the pipe right or what? I'm right about this shirt, that's for sure. Hey guys, this is Dave back at The Pipe is Right. Today I just have a few things that I want to talk about and get the word out about. First, I want to showcase 4 guys in the corners of my videos, or on my video today, that helped get Secret Tobacconist as an idea out there. Because of them, I, one, got a crap ton of people subscribing to me. Just seeing their video, going to me, and hitting subscribe. And I appreciate that. I really appreciate you guys sticking your neck out for me and getting people to check out my page. The second thing I want to thank them for is because of them, my Secret Tobacconist idea went from like 3 people now to 13. So that really helped. 10 of those 13 are right here in the US, so that'll go a really long way to help the experience here. And the other 3 are from assorted countries, in Germany, Canada, and Ireland. So if anybody in those countries are viewing and are wanting to get in on this, please let me know so that I can hook you guys up with one another and so that we can see this experience happen outside the US as well. Another thing that I want to talk about today is an idea that I'm working on that I need some input on. That's my roundtable, kind of pipe smoking roundtable idea that I'm working through. I've got a couple of friends here in Seattle who also smoke pipes, and the other day I had a video, and I'll put that right here, that showcased me and my buddy talking about pipe culture. And something that I'd like to do is get together with a couple of my other friends and have kind of a popcorn free-for-all, maybe 1 or 2 episodes, and discuss just what pipe smoking is doing in culture or what have you. And really the point is, I'd like to take a topic that you guys gave me and run with it. Now the only qualification, the only requirement that is for the topic is that I want it to be pipe related. We have tons of excellent videos and video threads that come out of ideas like, you know, controversial topics or 10 questions and answering them. And those are all tons of fun. But in this particular case, I want this to be spot on, point on to pipe tobacco. So, or, you know, pipes, or pipes in culture, or pipe smoking in culture, or something similar. What kind of topics do you guys have that you'd like to see me discuss in my roundtable? So get those to me in a PM, or make a video response, or maybe just comment on this video down below. The other thing that I want to talk about today is pipe smoking as a hobby and as a habit. And where do you fall in as far as your opinion on the matter? Let me define the two. I define pipe smoking as a hobby to mean that it's primarily about the craft and skillfulness of pipe smoking itself. So it's about getting better at smoking a pipe, but it's also about being involved in the activity and the craft itself. It's about the enjoyment and it's about the experience of pipe smoking itself. So that's how I define pipe smoking as a hobby. As a habit, I don't mean I'm addicted to pipe smoking. We did have a video thread go around a little bit where a lot of people jumped on that. I think Kyle's Dad 77 started that one. And we've got a lot of excellent responses. So I don't want to piggyback and steal thunder away from that idea. But instead, what I'm talking about with it as a habit is something more along these lines. Recently, I had a comment on the video with my friend where we were both talking, and I had an individual, and I can't remember who it was, who said, you know, pipe smoking, you got it wrong. It's not a hobby. It's just a lifestyle. It's just something that I do in my life. It's not something that, you know, I am trying to, you know, create an experience out of or trying to make this or that out of. It's just something that I do. It's how I get my tobacco. You know, a lot of times we talk about, sometimes I think we overstep this a little bit and we're like, you know, I only do this for enjoyment and I don't inhale and it's not about nicotine or anything like that. And for us, for the guys who, you know, put that thought out there, who express that about themselves, that's okay. But there are people who do smoke a pipe, frankly, to get that nick hit, right? That's what they want to experience. It's about getting this tobacco into their body and get it into their mouth and you know, get that nicotine or what have you. And I consider that to kind of be the habit. it's kind of fine balance there between being a habit and just supposedly being something strictly addictive. That's not what I don't want to focus on, the addictive part of it. I just want to talk about, is it something like eating? You know, is it just eating food or drinking a cold beer? Is it, you know, drinking a cold beer, I guess maybe could be a hobby, but really we just think of it as something that we do, right? It's just something that I'm consuming for the sake of consuming it. Is that what it is? Is it something that you do just to keep it going? Or is it something that you're doing to progress in the skill and the hobby and what have you? As you can probably tell, I'm a hobbyist. That's me. It's not about nicotine at all for me. I like the hobby, the craft, the skill that's involved in smoking a pipe, as well as the rhythmic pattern of the ritual itself, that I have to pack in such a way, and then I light in such a way, and then I tamp in such a way, and then I puff in such a way, and so on and so forth. And I understand that there are people out there where all that fussiness is simply deterring from the fact that they just want to get some tobacco, and they want to get that nicotine or whatever. So where are you guys at on this? Are you kind of somebody who's doing this because it's a hobby, or just because it's a habit? It's just part of your lifestyle. It's just part of what you're doing in your life. I think likely I'll get a bunch of answers right in the middle of the road, but if that's the case, where do you lean? Where do you typically lean most? So let me know. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this particular matter. If I don't see you again today, have a great rest of your day, and I hope you get to smoke a pipe. Have a good one.